Hey everyone, it's Erin McAllister with PAX Academic Exchange and ConnectingOurWorld.net, and I am here with Louis Zachary from Germany and his host family, his host mom, Nora, of Oakland City in southern Indiana. So I just want to give you an opportunity, Louis, to introduce yourself, tell us about you and where you come from and what your year has been like so far. And I'm going to be fielding questions from everybody as we move forward. So whomever is watching, feel free to ask questions and we'll answer them on the spot.
Yep.
It's all you, Louis.
Well, okay, so my name's Louis. I'm 18. I'm from Belgium.
What did I say? Germany? Did I say Germany?
Yeah, that's fine.
Where did that come from? The guy that was in here fixing my TV was saying Germany. Forgive me. Did I say that in post as well? Oh my goodness.
That's all right. Yeah. Don't worry. So I'm from Belgium. The southern part of Belgium, so where we speak French.
Not German.
Yeah. So for this year, for 10 months here, I live in Oakland City in South Indiana with the Willis family. And I'm at Wood Memorial High School, which is like a little high school. We have about 250 students, I think, including two other section students, Roxanne and Guillaume. And yeah.
And we interviewed Roxanne last week.
Yeah.
And we're going to represent. Guillaume is also from Belgium, not Germany. Also speaks French, not German. But he won't be joining us for an interview, so you'll have to represent him for us tonight as well. And then I'll just let Nora have a moment or two. The Willis family has actually hosted several times exchange students from different countries. I think this is the second or third time they've hosted a student from Belgium. So just, if you would, Nora, introduce yourself and your family and what it's been like having Louis here.
My name's Norma Willis. Tommy and I have done this for the past 10 years. Louis is our student from Belgium. He's the third one that we've had. We've had one from the north part of Belgium, the middle part of Belgium, and now the southern part of Belgium. And Louis has been a great student with us. The girls, we have two other girls that are 14 and 15, and they absolutely just love him to pieces. He really loves music, plays the piano great. We are a music family and a sports family. Unfortunately, he doesn't get to participate on the sports side, but he did get to manage basketball with our oldest daughter, Alexa, and he did a good job doing that. They both kept each other on their toes during that process. But he's been great. Love the outdoors. He's a runner, a hiker, if we had hiking places here around us. But we do live out in the countryside, not from the big city. So we give him a hard time about that a lot. But we are located about 3 minutes from Princeton, and we are about 12 minutes from Oakland City. He does go to Wood Memorial, of course, like you said.
Camps and girls basketball this year.
Yes.
Yeah, what about that?
And the boys were also, they made it up to regionals, didn't they?
They made up to regionals, yes. Yeah. And it was great. The whole season was, I was really happy to be a part of it. And like, even though I can't play basketball, so it didn't bother me, but like to be able to be the manager was really great. And yeah, that's definitely something to do.
Repeat the last part of what you said. I don't know if it was just mine or on your end.
I said that being able to manage the basketball team was really great, And even though I couldn't play, which is fine because I don't know how to play basketball, so it's alright. But the with Alexa to manage was like really great to be with the team, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I would recommend anyone who can that do it. It was good.
Awesome. So what's been the best thing about this year?
I don't know if there is one thing. It's more like there is a lot of things. I've just think that the whole year has been pretty good so far, and just like enjoying the moments as an exchange student, the host family, like be a part of their family and be a part of the school community, and everything was just great. So
Have you been?
yeah, I couldn't say one particular moment, but there were many.
There were many.
Yeah.
What are the top 2 or 3?
Okay, let me think. I don't know.
You've been to Hard Rock Cafe. I posted that in one of your pictures.
Yeah, we went to a couple of cities. Like during spring break, we went to Nashville, and then we went up to Indy to see cousins. And we went to Indy before, so like we try to on the weekends we try to like hang out at different places and like move around and see cities and stuff that we can do. So I really liked it.
Good.
Yeah, it was great to see around, cause so we can like so not just see the country part, but see also the like different cities and stuff. So that was good. So I would say that, and I would put I would put basketball in my best moments because it was like really being part of the team, and he helped me to make friends too. So that was good.
Awesome. Was it difficult for you to make friends when you started?
Well, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be because since it was a small school, like everybody knew my name since the beginning of the year, so they would like say hi in the hallway, and like that was like I wouldn't say it was super easy because of course with the language and stuff it was a little hard to at the beginning I was a little confused, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And the thing, Roxanne was there like since a month ago, so she helped me to like know people and so that was good.
That was helpful, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. What do you think has been your biggest challenge, the most experience for you?
Maybe I think just to adapt from my Belgian life to the American life, like which were different. I mean, in the family and in the school both. And I think that it went good. But there were moments, of course, where it wasn't always easy. But I mean, like every exchange student, it's the same thing for everybody. So, yeah.
Why did you decide to become an exchange student? Because just like Roxanne, you actually have graduated from high school back in Belgium. So, you're here instead of going to college or traveling or whatever else you might do. So why did you decide to come to the U.S. and be an exchange student this year when you have so many other options?
Well, there were 3 main reasons. The first one was because I wanted to like take a year off and like just leave Belgium for a little bit and just do something else before going to college. So like a gap year. Especially since when I didn't really know what to do in college, and I'm still not sure, but I just like to like think about it and just do something else between. The second reason would be just to make my English better, because I think it's a great thing to learn languages, and like it can always like it's very helpful, especially in Europe, in Belgium. Where like in Brussels, they speak you hear a lot of English and stuff. So yeah, I just thought that'd be easier to find a job, etc. after. And third reason was to just like, yeah, just explore, like adventure, you know, like explore
Yeah.
something else, do something else. And I don't regret it at all. Like, it's a great experience.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
A question from one of our viewers. What's your favorite food here and back home?
Good question. I do like a lot of food here in Belgium too. I don't know. Well, Belgium is famous for its fries, you know, like fries and chocolate, I would say. So I used to eat a lot of fries, but it's different than here. I like the fries here, but it's just different. You can't really compare. So I used to eat a lot of fries, yeah, and then just the food that my mom would cook, like a lot of vegetables and like pastas and stuff like that. So, and bread. I do miss bread.
We don't have the same kinds of breads here, or it's just not because
We can you can find it, but it's more rare. I mean, it just depends. I've had some, but still not the same. And cheese, I miss cheese, like all the cheese that we had in France, Belgium. It's not the same. But here I like a lot of things. I'm not very picky about food, so I can eat a lot of different things. I do really like, might sound like super random, but I love ranch dressing because you don't have that over there, and it's very good. So
Roxy said Mrs. Cheese too.
well, yeah, because we talked about it. Because sometimes we're at school and we're like, yeah, we're just like thinking about what we're missing, like the
Yeah.
food we're missing and stuff from our countries, and definitely cheese is one of them.
Nora, what has been your biggest challenge in hosting this year?
I don't know really. I think our biggest thing is getting him to talk more. He's very quiet. But I think it's just he's just quiet, you know. And we're always I don't know, we're always talking about a lot of different I don't know. What do you add? I think I think you're I don't know.
Yeah. There hasn't been that many challenges, like problems, I would say.
Yeah.
So
If anything,
it was all right. Yeah.
if anything, it's just because he's quiet. But we don't really have very many challenges at all.
What's been the highlight?
All of our students the expectations when they first come here. Exactly, you know, how we are, what we expect of them, which is no different than what we expect from our own kids. Tommy and I always accept all the students as they come in as one of ours. We don't treat them as a guest. And that is something I would say, I don't know about everybody. It's just kind of our experiences from the past is you know, we treat them as our own. And so he has a few chores that he has to do when he's here, but you know, other than that, he's pretty much do what he wants for the most part.
So what's been the highlight? What's been the highlight for you hosting Louis this year? What's been your favorite top 2 or 3 things?
It's all been our favorite because they're all unique. We love what they all bring to and what we get to learn from their cultures and stuff. I think our biggest thing is the interaction between him and the girls, because now that the girls You know, Lex is a sophomore, Belle's an 8th grader, which is involved up there in the high school too. And for them, we have a big brother in the high school. It's just not us. And we've held out for, I guess, about 3 years before we hosted Louis. So having the girls have this experience has been well worth it. Tommy and I, we've always enjoyed it. We've always loved it. And Tommy loves it because he has the son around the house, as he reflects to Louis as one of his sons. So they have a lot of time together too. The other thing is we really enjoyed listening to Louis play the piano. Again, Tommy sings. So, yeah. So them two, and I just enjoy sitting back listening to them. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Louis said something about basketball. He helped manage basketball. As they won sectionals, then they went from sectionals to regionals, and there was a bet between you and Miss Ward. There was kind of like a bet that happened there. If they'd won and went to the next level or whatever, then he was going to play for them the piano song, and instead of him playing, he had to sing to her. So that was interesting and kind of
that was scary.
But it was fun to see that, just to see that other side.
Are you close enough that you could play something for us? Are you close enough to the piano or no?
Not really.
Put you on the spot.
I might send you a video one day so you can show people or something, but yeah.
But not tonight. Not tonight. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's pretty far in my room, so.
So I have 2 questions, and I'm going to open it up and let you kind of share whatever else might be on your heart to share. And same for you, Nora. Well, wait a second. We've got from Mom Tina. Oh, from her mom. This is Tressa. She says, "What are you wanting to do after this with your life?" We'll ask her question first. So after this experience, you're going to go home and end of May, beginning of June. Yes. So what do you, Louis, want to do?
Well, so first thing is my mom, my actual mom is gonna come here in the 1st of June, and she's gonna spend a few days here with the family.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we'll be see places around and just sharing with her what I've did this year, and we're doing a little road trip after that to West Coast and going back to New York and going to Belgium back. So that'll be fun. And then after this summer, I'm gonna start college in September in Brussels, the capital. I'm not sure what for yet. I still need to figure out. But yeah. So I'll be starting college, and hopefully I'll be able to come back here in a few years. I don't know. That'd be really great.
That would be really great.
Yeah.
I agree. So what would you tell somebody back home in Belgium that was considering being an exchange student? What might you tell them?
I would say, well, go for it, because it's no matter what happens, I feel in 95% of the time it's something you won't regret, because it's just an experience that you can do just once in your life. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, if you're not really sure about college, if you don't know what to do, if you just want to go somewhere, go on an adventure and just leave something different, something else, just do it, because you won't regret it.
Awesome. Norma, what do you have to add? What would you tell a student in Belgium about coming and being an exchange student here?
Oh, goodness. The thing about it is we open them all with open arms. it's definitely an experience for us as well as it is for them. So in both situations, you both learn. We learn a lot about them. They learn a lot about us. Over the years, Tommy and I have hosted 9 different students, and to the day, we talk to all 9 of them at least one time a month. And that's, we hadn't connected with one student for probably about 3-4 years, and he finally found us again on social media, and so we've been back in contact with him. And he actually made me cry because he had pulled out. I had sent an updated of the girls because they went to the winter dance, and I had sent a picture of the girls what they look like with Louie, and he's like, oh my goodness, which one's which, because they had changed so much. And he's like, so I guess you might be surprised to know. And he pulled out their picture that the girls gave to him before he left out of his wallet. And I was like, oh, so you really do think of all of us, even though we haven't connected with him in 4 years, because when he left here, he went off to college and we went back to his old lifestyle, and that's quite busy. But, again, like Louis said, it is an experience, and don't doubt yourself. Go with it, because whatever it is, you guys can always, both parties, the student and the host family, can always work out whatever it is, because, you're not here alone. You do have supporters with you to help you through those. Yeah, you're going to miss home. Yeah, you're going to miss, different aspects of it. Yeah, you're going to get homesick. Yeah, you're going to have your days where you don't feel good and you just want mom. You're going to experience all that. And whether you're 5,000 miles away or whether you're 5 miles away, you still go through those. And it's a time in your life to where it may help you make your decision of what you want to do, because you may find out, oh my goodness, I really want to learn more about English, and I want to become an English teacher because of my experience of being in the States, and that's going to help that decision making. The other thing is, they learn so much English over there at a young age, where we don't use that foreign language at a young age, or we don't learn it at a young age. So having them here, you get that experience. And Louis, when Louis first came, it was good English. We could understand him, but you can definitely see how him speaking it every day, him using it every day, whether it's through his text messages or his computer messages, just being a constant of using the English language, how much it improved him. Mm-hmm. And if that's something that they want to improve on, you definitely want to do the program, because you will learn it, won't you?
Yeah, definitely. Very useful.
When I was in high school, we had an exchange student we had one from Brazil, one from Finland, and one from Montreal, Canada. And my physics teacher, calculus teacher, he said that, you're truly bilingual when you can dream, when your dreams are in that language. So do you dream in English or still in French?
I don't usually remember my dreams, but I remember that it actually happened before, so yeah. And like, even just in your mind, when you when you're thinking, sometimes you don't even realize it, but then you're like thinking, and one time you say, oh, well, I'm thinking in English, and so you realize that it's different, and that's cool. That's a good thing.
Sweet. So I'm going to ask the flip side of the same question, so it may be similar, but we'll kind of wrap up here. Yeah. we are looking for host families for next year. A lot of the exchange students have already gone through the process of, applying and all of that.
Yeah.
At this point, working with their organization in their home country. So we have a lot of students looking for families. What would you guys tell a family in the U.S. that is considering hosting, or maybe has never thought about it and just finding out about the opportunity? Maybe somebody that is not excited about the opportunity, but I don't know, their interest is piqued to some extent. What would you tell somebody thinking about hosting?
I would just say that it's a great experience for both, like Nora said, both the exchange student and the host family, because you just learn, discover so much, and it just good for, I don't know, I don't think it's a good thing, and the exchange student is like really happy, like no matter what, it's really happy to be in a host family. So it's just
I would also say too, for all the host families that are thinking about or wanting to, there is two sides of the program. You can do a 6-month student and you can do a year student, or a physical school year student. Tommy and I have actually done both. Tommy and I prefer to do the year students. And our reasoning why is because when they first come, they're really nervous. They're really nervous about, oh my gosh, did I do the right thing? Maybe we're not who they thought that they were coming to or looking at or whatever. And then what am I going to say? Are we really going to connect? Are we going to get along? Is this really, did I make that right decision? And that's, within your first 6 months. And then you have your holidays. And then it's like, our holidays are definitely different from what they're used to. So by that time, you're learning them, they've learned you. So you're kind of on an even pattern. By Christmas, you really get to see them. You get to see who they are. The nervousness is wore off because they've adjusted, you've adjusted. The communication's going on, and now you just get to see them 100%. With a 6-month student, they no longer get here, and they're nervous about it and have all these, oh my goodness, worries and everything, and then so does you as a host family. So I'm not saying that you're not as inviting or as excited, but there's a lot of nervousness because you don't know them. So you want to make sure that they're happy and things are good, and that, you're able to get the things done that you have to get done as well. And then it's time for them to go. So they don't really get to see you at your easement, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But yet we don't get to see them at that time either. So Tommy and I have always enjoyed doing the year students. We're thankful for the 6-month students that we had. We hosted 2 at the same time. That's been a little different, but they were different cultures. One was from Brazil, when the other one was from Italy. So having that interaction, boys are just like the girls. They're siblings. They don't always get along. They don't always see eye to eye. But then you throw 3 cultures in there at once, and oh my goodness. But you know what? It's a learning experience. And not only are you learning, but they're learning. Both of them are learning. Right. So for a host family that are wanting to do that, I recommend the year students, because that last 6 months that they're here, or the last 4 months, however it falls, you get to see them at their full potential. And now that we're on the downside, it's like, oh, Louie, it's almost time. You've got 9 more Fridays left. And then it's like, oh, and then for us, it's like, now you got to come back and see us, right? You're going to come back. And, the girls, Belle was like the other day, I don't want to talk about this. What do you really want us to send you when you go back home? because we always try to send them something ever so often. And we were talking about it, and Belle's like, I don't want to talk about it. It's not here. I don't want to talk about it. But then you wonder, you know, how much you're going to hear from them because you know you're going to miss them a ton.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
You've got family all around the world. You've got an extended.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah. Oh, well, has there been one holiday that stands out to you? Something that's different from back home?
In the holiday, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think all of them, because Thanksgiving, we don't have Thanksgiving, so that was really different. That was really cool. We do have Christmas, but that was different too, and I really liked it to be here. And Easter now, so I'm excited for Easter too.
How was Christmas in Belgium?
How was Christmas? Well, in Belgium, there is just this thing that we do on the 6th of December, which is called Saint Nicholas, and that's where the kids get like most of their gifts and their everything and like candies and stuff. And Christmas is more for adults, and it's more about like the food and family, just having a big meal, but no really gifts and stuff. So that was great. Like that was just to wake up on the Christmas morning and having the presents. That was
So back in Belgium, are you off of school for the 6th of December as well as the
we have finals in December, from the first 15 days of December, and we get off around like the 20th of December until like beginning of January. So it's like 2 weeks.
Okay. So you don't get much of a break.
Not really.
Okay, well, we'll wrap up, and I want to give you an opportunity to say anything else that you would like to before we close out. Either one of you or both of you.
Well, I don't know. I just want to say that, just being an Asian student is really, really good thing, and I'm thankful for my family, and I'm thankful for my friends at school and everything. So great experience, and I'll be really sad to leave. So I'm gonna just try to enjoy as much as I can the weeks that I've left here. And she's starting to cry.
Aww. I'm starting to get sad too. I didn't realize it was only 9 Fridays.
No, but it's like a year, but you really get attached to the things you do and to your family and to your friends. So at the end of it, it's really hard to say goodbye and to leave. But so just do it.
Just do it. You have family all around the world.
I do, yeah.
Yes, and so you see, we get very attached. We get very attached. We have family. You arrive as a stranger to a family of strangers, and then you leave.
Yeah, you become one of them. So yeah.
So
he doesn't like to get sprayed with the water.
Yeah, she's being mean to me sometimes, but I'm alright.
Sprayed with what water? The tears?
No, she just like she picks on me and she's being mean to me. I told you that before, I'm being abused a little bit, but that's alright.
Whatever.
Oh, you guys have a teasing relationship you've told me about.
Yeah, we do.
Sometimes you have to in order to break through everything.
Yeah, to get through that.
So Tommy and I torture him quite often.
I'm fine with it though, so.
But don't let him fool you. He tortures us too. You too.
No. Innocent. No.
Proven guilty, right? I never leave any bruises.
Well, on that note,
he may just miss a few hairs on his legs.
Yeah. More than a few, but.
how do your mom and dad feel about you being gone for so long?
They were really supportive from the beginning, and they were a little concerned about, like, since my brother is in college already, like, they would be just the two of them at home. But I mean, yeah, they've been really supportive, and yeah, I've called them every weekend almost, so no problem.
Awesome.
They like it.
Well, I want to
get home. He's going to have to get up of a morning.
You don't get up on your own?
Yeah.
You have help?
Yeah, no. I don't really like to, but.
Uh-oh.
The time difference is a big challenge for all the kids, as well as even for us, too.
Yeah, because you guys have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 hours.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you for your time and for sharing your perspective on being an exchange student, being a host family, and answering questions from me and our viewers. And we're definitely going to miss you. And you're welcome. And so, again, this is Erin with PAX Academic Exchange, Louis, and the Willis family, Louis from Belgium, and the Willis family. If anybody watching this at a later date has questions that you'd like to ask Louis, just send me a message, post it in the comments, and I hope that you will still answer after the interview, Louis.
Yeah, I will.
Awesome.
And if anybody has any questions on hosting a family, Tommy, they can always contact Tommy and I too. We would be more than happy to try to answer if we have any, because starting in school, we always had students, and that's what started us into it. And we loved it while we was in high school, and we've been doing it since the girls were 3 and 4. So,
and just refresh my memory. The other thing about the Willis family, since we don't see where they live, one thing that I was just struck by when I pulled into their house for the interview is that they have a flag representing each country where they've had a student from. So you have Belgium, of course, because you've had now 3 students from Belgium. But where else have you had students from?
We've also had one from Slovakia, Colombia, Italy, Brazil, Germany, Spain, Slovakia, Belgium. Sorry, I have to go through them all. Slovakia, Belgium, Spain, Italy, Brazil, Colombia, Germany, Italy. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's
8 different countries, but 2 of them coming from the same.
So you've had a total. Louis is actually your 10th student.
Yes.
Wow. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Well,
I always host 1 student from every country, so we still have several more years to go.
We have a few more years to go. Yes, indeed. And I appreciate the offer. So yes, if anybody watching has questions about hosting, I really, really appreciate that, because a lot of times they do want to hear from, from a family that's actually hosted.
Right.
So yeah, I appreciate that, definitely. All right. Well, thanks again. And I hope you have a good night and a great 9 or whatever more weeks in the U.S. Until next time. All right. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
See you.
You too. Have a good night.
You too.